I was this is like the last video I will do, and I just want to say that the experience that I had was the most amazing one. I actually fell in love with the process. I fell in love with the practicum. This was just the thing I think I missed for to do, and to confirm what I really want to do, which is being a teacher, and also make me think about what I would like to do in the future, in the far future. And I really would like to continue doing this, teaching the children, teaching in primary, for these little kids. I love them. They are just amazing. They're intelligent. They are smart. They are really cute. They are really compromised with the virtual classes. I never thought that I would love this process as much as I do right now. I really love this process. I never thought that having this virtual practicum would make me feel like this, because actually I was absolutely afraid, and even I thought that this process wouldn't be like that I wouldn't learn enough from this practicum, but it did. It taught me a lot what to be a teacher means, what to prepare a class means, how to deal with students is. These virtual classes, these virtual practical lessons really taught me lots of things. Lots of things. And sometimes we think that this will be enough, that the classes will be like a mess, and maybe at the beginning it was, but I think we already have like this experience, these experiences. So I can say that this practicum changed my point of view of what to be a teacher means. And not just language teacher, because it's supposed that I will be an English teacher in schools. And it's more that this really taught me how to be an English teacher. And not just an English teacher, to be a teacher in general terms, because sometimes you don't think that to be a teacher will be a difficult thing, you know? Most of the times when you're a student, or when you are a father or a mother, you just think that teachers are there for teach you about knowledge, about science, about maths, about grammar, rules, about Spanish, about teaching English, about entertain sometimes these little students. And the truth is that no, we teachers, we're not like that. We're more than just the place where parents or aunties or grandfathers and grandmothers left their children there just for they to waste time. It's not. It's a place to teach students how to be a person, also to teach knowledge, but also how to socialize with other children, how to socialize with teachers, how to understand the world. So I think it's really important for us to take that into account. And those are things that I learned in this practicum. And most of the times we don't realize about these little things, and we just realized that when we already graduated from schools, or when we decided to get into this role of being a teacher, and being a teacher in a country like this, which doesn't invest enough money, enough time, enough effort to the students, because at the end this is a process of the students, and we the teachers we just lead them. We don't make the decisions for them. We just lead them to the best path that they could take. So it's quite difficult to be a teacher in a country like this. And virtual classes are not as bad as we thought too. They actually really, it's kind of easy because you don't have to keep moving from side to side. You just can stay in your house and having your classes from your chair, from your table, even from your bed. How much really virtual classes do for us? How much virtual classes can help us? For example, in other contexts where sometimes students don't have enough time, or sometimes the students can't move from the houses to the schools. I think this is also something we can think about, and I wouldn't get surprised if some schools started to have this kind of project, having virtual classes for students, for primary, for secondary. Actually, some universities already have this kind of teaching way, and sometimes they have the whole week they have virtual classes, and they just see in the morning or in the afternoon, but the Saturdays. That can help some specific populations to help them to continue their academic process, because that's something also we sometimes don't realize about, that some people want to continue their academic process but they can't, because sometimes they live really far from the schools, really far from the university. So I think this could be a solution about so. I would like to say thank you to teacher Diana. I know you're seeing this. I gotta say thank you, teacher Diana, because you make us possible to understand a little bit more this context and not to be afraid of what virtual classes means. I want to thank teacher Joanna, because she was also the one who could lead me in these classes and tell me which kind of activities I would do, which kind of I really want to thank you too, because of all the tools that you gave us, and you rock. You both rock.